Good morning, good evening, whenever you watch this. This is John Aquarius coming at you about the Corona universe. It's quite an interesting situation that we're going through right now. I think things are going to get more heated the more things get heated. The closer we get to summer, the more people are going to start protesting against this quarantine situation. You're already seeing it. And now we have hornets. What kind of world are we living in? Now, I'm no medical doctor, so I can't figure out if this corona is legit or anything. It's due to my lack of medical degree knowledge. I can't really call it, but it seems like there are people that's actually calling it, whether if it's real or not. You do have a lot of those conspiracy theorists, and you do have, those who buy the narrative. Me, I'm in the middle. I don't have the knowledge to tell people that it doesn't exist, and I don't have the knowledge to say it does exist. But what is interesting is that now we have an issue, apparently, of killer hornets. Now, people feel that, one of the things that concerns me, and not too much of whether if it's killing humanity or anything like that, my situation is that these things kill bees, kill beehives. And I remember for a very long time, we've been, one of the issues that's been under threat is honey. And honey is very essential to our survival and in our products, food products, and things of that nature. So now if you're having these hornets or wasps killing bees, now there's a danger of attacking our very essential, our food supply and stuff like that. And then on top of that, you're hearing stuff about farmers stating that they are told to destroy cattle. They're told to destroy, get rid of the milk, the livestock, due to a fear of contamination due to the corona. Now, I can't again, these are informations that I've seen on YouTube. I can't confirm or deny if it's real or not. I'd have to see that stuff for myself. I'd also have to be some kind of a scientist to make it confirm if this is actually legit or whatever, or a reporter. But I don't have any of that resource. I'm just basically stating something that I've seen in this world and right now through the eyes of YouTube. It is very discerning. It's very frightful because it just seems like a very end of the world scenario, and makes you feel like the gravy train ends right here, the buck stops here, whatever you say. But it seems like our very lifestyle is at risk right now. Not just COVID being messing with our internal system, our lives itself, but now it's affecting our food supply. And with these hornets, these wasp hornets, they're going to be attacking the very thing that we need to for survival. So it's a very interesting situation, and all I can say is that if all this is not man-made, this is not some plot to put more control over people, this is not the Chinese government coming at us, then I would have to literally say that it's the earth that's really so fed up with us that it literally came up with a way to destroy us. That's for you who don't believe, these are for non-religious people, or the wrath of God coming down from high above to down here to basically punish and test us all. So it's a very interesting situation, and it's very concerning. I hope that So again, this is one of the reasons why I would say for people who are into doom prepping and stuff like that, I think you are correct, but I think again the best survival is to build a community and to improve your communications between your constituents, and to basically batten down the hatches. Be prepared for a world famine or whatever that might come at you. I'll be honest with you, these protesters with the whole situation, trying to fight against the quarantine. This is my take. It's just like the kids that you're seeing going to these parties and raves. Let them be the guys in the Star Trek suits with the red shirts. Let them do what they want. If it is real, then yeah, that's what's going to happen. They're going to have to see where it goes. It's unfortunate, but because we live in a society where people have the freedom to decide whether they want to be quarantined or not, and things of that nature, we're kind of left. We're kind of left to our own demise. You know, Do we want to? Do we want our government to enforce stricter laws in terms of quarantine, or do we want to allow the American people to make that decision on whether they want to stay quarantined or not? Now, I'm on the belief of err on the side of caution because I have no medical knowledge to confirm or deny this information. But these people who are protesting, they might have some information that I have no knowledge about. They might know something I know nothing about. So I can't really. I'm on the fence with this stuff. All I can do is just follow the rules, do what I can, and then see how it goes. Hopefully, maybe there's some kind of middle ground. Maybe instead of quarantining everything, have it open on certain days. Like, lift the quarantine for certain days, and then and then vice versa. Like, instead of with the parks being open, how about every day it gets sprayed down with Lysol, or every day it gets washed with these parks are sprayed, or again, that's why I don't run a government. That's not why. It's one of the reasons why. But maybe we should start putting medical doctors in certain positions where they can give out these recommendations of how we can deal with a quarantine with a free society without locking down things and without conflict and stuff like that and that nature. I think a lot of these politicians are not medical doctors, so they can't really discern what's going on. But we need to have some kind of middle ground solutions. Summer is coming. I don't know if people really want to stay quarantined, and it's going to be harder. I mean, even with the quarantine down, I'm seeing on YouTube people having parties, people still interacting like as if nothing's happening. So, and I also think that in many ways, those videos that you see people like interacting like it's nothing, that it makes the situation worse because it paints it basically puts a question mark on the whole situation. It's like, oh wait, we seen these kids running around in raves and having their fun, but yet we're in a quarantine, and you're having these protesters out in the streets, with these guns, and the government's not doing anything. So if they, it's a weird situation. It doesn't seem like it could end good. I mean, because again, this is a nobody just literally voicing his opinion, and I don't think it's going to get anywhere. It's just going to be there in the ethos. So again, this is me talking to myself in concerns of the whole coronaverse, I mean, and hopefully, and you know what I'll do, because I do believe in God. I'm going to pray that we come out of this in an even ground where no one's getting hurt. I pray that, when we come out of this, we come out as a better people, become more sensitive to other people's situation, and, and a more unified country. That's the best thing I could say. This is John Aquarius on the Coronaverse, and this is just signing out. If you like what I say, just, hit the like button and, subscribe. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.